Hello, welcome to Undisputed Boxing. We're back. It's prediction time. If you're a betting man, this is the place to be. We've got lots of predictions right this year. I'm here with Rick. We've got the big one this Saturday. Conor Benn versus Chris Algieri, the collegian. Is coming out of semi-retirement after 2 years. And then also Lomachenko versus Richard Commey at the lightweight limit in the US. We're going to do a couple of predictions. I'm here with Rick. How are we doing?
Ready to get some more predictions badly wrong?
I mean,
it has been. Doing?
I'm all right. I'm on the cocktails tonight. This is a Negroni. Yeah, this is my third.
You might actually help your predictions there.
It actually might. My predictions might be better as a result.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're actually going to this, aren't you, Chris? Conor Benn.
Yeah. So not the best undercard. Definitely getting for Katie Taylor probably. So may watch three fights, maybe four. But yeah, really looking forward to it. Not been to the Liverpool arena either. Don't think I've seen Benn fight. He has been on quite a few undercards in the past, but I don't remember seeing him fight.
Yeah.
So yeah, should be a good one. And I'm obviously there following week in Manchester. And Monday it's general sale for Calm Brook, so I'll be able to do that.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So when was the last time that Chris Algieri fought? I'm just trying to recall now when he actually last fought.
He has fought this year. I think it might have been like August or something.
Right. Okay.
Because he has fought this year. He then had like a 2-year gap before that.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. I wasn't aware that you actually fought this year. Okay. And how do you see this one going?
So I think I'm going Benn. I'm going points. I think it's, an aging fighter who has not had a lot of action in the ring for a long time. I know he fought in August, but you know what I mean? If you look over a span of time.
Yeah.
But, experienced, fought at a high level, fought some of the best, and got beat really only by the very top level.
Yeah.
But, versus someone who's a bit rawer, up and coming, but his trajectory is like that and very active.
Yeah.
Algieri's got pretty good chin and it's only Spence to knock him out. And I don't think Benn is a skill to land as much on him, and I don't think he hits as hard. So I do think Algieri will survive it. And I do think he's a bit more wily. And even though in his old age, he will still know some tricks and probably have a bit of success against Benn. But I do think Benn will be generally okay, win most rounds, not all rounds, and maybe pushing for a stoppage at the end, but probably won't quite get it.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's going to be a bit of a height advantage as well, height and reach advantage for Algieri, because he's quite a big welterweight, isn't he? Is he about 5'10", 5'11"?
Yeah, he didn't look much smaller versus Spence.
Yeah, and Spence is huge welterweight. And Spence is the only person to stop him, isn't he?
Yeah. And even then, he took some punishment.
Yeah.
He didn't just go down. I think it was like the 6th round, and he'd been down like 2 or 3 times before.
Yeah, I remember it. Well, Pacquiao had him down maybe about 4 or 5 times in his fight. He didn't stop him. I think it did go to points in the end, but he didn't. Yeah, it's a difficult one to kind of predict this. I mean, he's 37. I just think with fighters at that kind of, making that weight again, the punch resistance, I'm going to go.
It is tricky. I mean, I think if it was the Algieri that fought Spence, I think that would be a really tough fight for Benn. You know what I mean? And it would be, I'm not quite sure how I'd go on that. It'd be very, very tough. I still see this being quite tough, but I think it swung so much because of the inactivity and just his age. So.
Yeah, I'm going to go Conor Benn stoppage. probably between rounds, the later rounds, like between 9 and 12.
Yeah,
that would be my my bet. But yeah, obviously I could see an easy points win. But yeah, I think this will be a routine win. I think they'll spin it well. If he wins this, I mean, I still think he's a way off world title contention. I think it's a good fight for him, for sure.
It's like we've said before. He's in such a competitive. In other weights, he'd be ready to fight for a world title after this.
Yeah.
But in this way, he's probably a couple more fights even after this.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a very stacked division, but you've also got killers that are coming through, like Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis, who look a little bit more accomplished at this stage. So yeah, no, it's a safe bet. And Vasily Lomachenko making his I wouldn't say cut, he's been semi-active, but fighting Richard Commey, which I think is a good test. And I just went, it's almost like, has Lomachenko been the forgotten man of the lightweight division? Everybody's talking about the four kings, and as soon as he lost to Teofimo Lopez, I mean, let's not forget, It was a close points decision. Is Lomachenko really still the man at lightweight? I mean,
yeah, I see this being a closer fight than the one we just spoke about. I see it going to points, and I go for Lomachenko, but I think it will be I don't think it will be, mega close, like a split decision. But as I see there maybe being 3 or 4 rounds in this one difference. I'd see the Conor Benn being more like 7 or 8 rounds difference.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for this one, I'm trying to think. It's very difficult to remember any Lomachenko stoppage that wasn't where they quit in the corner. And that was when he went through a stage of being no Maschenko. There was a succession of fighters that just kind of quit in the corner that were just really embarrassed. So yeah, I would say points is a safe bet. A points win.
And I don't think Commey's been knocked out by anyone other than Lopez.
No, that was the only that. Yeah, see that again really kind of adds weight to why I picked Teofimo Lopez against Kambosos. I was really impressed with that. That really announced him on the lightweight. The lightweight scene when he stopped Richard Commey. It was a very impressive win. That was.
And it was second round. He pinged him, and then he was all over the show, and then he got back up and just finished him off, kind of thing. But
a huge statement win. Yeah.
But I do think he has some decent punch resistance, Commey, because that's his only knockout defeat. Is it his only defeat?
I don't know actually. I think it might have been. Let me just double check now. I can just quickly check on BoxRec.
Yeah.
But there's actually
so that's why I see this as quite competitive, and I don't know if the Lomachenko bubbles burst a bit, whether he lost some confidence, whether people feel going into it feel they have a bit more confidence. He's still going to be a very skilled fighter and whatnot. But and I'm still picking him. I just think it won't be straightforward.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he lost to Robert Easter Jr. and Denis Shafikov.
Okay, but these are all split decisions or decisions?
Yes, both of them were split decisions, both in 2016. So he's a very respectable, lightweight contender. And when Teofimo Lopez, completely ran through him, that was off the back of him beating Raymundo Beltran. So it's a big win there. So it's a tough test for Lomachenko, but I would expect him to come through it. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, but I do see this tighter than the other one.
Yeah. All right. So as the prediction's done, I think we'll do a quick review on Sunday or Monday on the fights for this weekend, and then we can do some more predictions next week for Joseph Parker and Chisora 2.
There's no Buatsi on that card.
Yeah, that is a shame. But also, I would watch out for Lerone Richards against the Colombian middleweight. I forget his name's Goncora.
Yeah, I don't know if they're chief support.
I think that will be now. I think that'll be elevated to chief support. But watch out for Lerone Richards. I'm really, really impressed with him. I think he's pretty special.
Yeah. Well, I'll definitely get in the arena for that one. I think so.
Yeah.
Rightio. I'll let you get back to your drink.
All right. Yeah, let's wrap it up. All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Please like and subscribe.